Roblox has changed something about my Roblox, about the Roblox website on my homepage, so now I need to talk about this. You guys can also tell me if you have the same changes, if you have any different changes, because for some reason, this, I know, is supposed to be a real update, and I have a little bit of it, but not all of it. It's almost as if they started rolling it out, and midway through, when I got half of the update, they decided to stop it, and that's as much as they were going to give me. So I checked around about this, and the RTC said starting April 8th, experiences will be displayed with 16 to 9 thumbnails. However, player counts will no longer be displayed on the tile. So this right here is how I know that this is supposed to be a real update. I can even see in the screenshot that this is pretty much exactly what I am working with, except when I go to my homepage, obviously we have the friends tab and then your continue playing tab. Right underneath that is recommended for you, and this used to be just one tab. However, they recently changed it so that like half of your homepage is now just recommended for you games. As you scroll down, they just keep going and going and going. Even when you reach like sponsored and your favorite games, somewhere in the middle, right underneath that is just more recommended for you. And as I scroll down to the bottom right now, this entire page is just recommended for you games. So that was the first change that I noticed about this, but also, I mean, you've probably already noticed it in the way that I'm showing you this right now. You can see that these are very different and they look very different to the games that are in my continue playing tab. As the RTC said that this was going to happen, we can see that the game icons have changed into thumbnails and we can still see the titles of the game, but for some reason they have completely removed the player count on all of these games. The only thing that we can see from now on is the rating, and I just don't understand why they did that. Keeping the rating out of everything is very, very important. That is probably more important than having the player count if you had to choose one or the other, but they didn't need to choose one or the other. They could quite easily keep the player count right next to the rating. It's not like they removed it because it was going to look weird or anything like that, because it only looks weird right now and empty because they removed the player count and it's not next to the rating. All we have is the rating. I do, however, I think I can say that I prefer this type of thumbnail rather than the game icons. It obviously means that we can have a little bit less of them on each row, but considering they have now changed my homepage into an entire games page, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, in the screenshots that the RTC had shown, we can see like in the continue playing tab, the changes even happened there, but on mine, that's not happening. Like I said, it's as if they started rolling this out, got halfway through, and then just decided to stop it for no reason, because I only have half of it. My continue playing tab is completely the same. Nothing has changed about that. In fact, even as I scroll through recommended for you, when I reach sponsored and favorites, even those are exactly the same, completely the same. The rest of them different. I just don't understand why they have changed that and not the rest of it, when the entire thing, the entire update is supposed to be all of them. I even went to the games page, and again, this is 100% completely the same. I think the only difference here is now if I hover over these games, it kind of shadows a little bit. I don't know how else to explain this. I'll just show you what's going on. But then if I go to a specific tab, so for this example, I went to most engaging, and as I go over these games, the shadow is not appearing. It only appears when I do it on the games page. And again, I'm pretty sure, just like in my recommended for you tab on the home page, I think the rest of the games page, like the entire games page, is supposed to look like that now and not like this. So I don't know why they only give me half of the update. But like I said, I do think that I prefer the new version of what games are going to look like eventually when this update finally fully comes out, because again, I only have half of it. I can't fully judge it when I only have half of the update, I guess. Even then, I think my only complaint or like negative thing to say is, why do I only have half of it? I have no idea. But having the old game icons on continue playing and then right underneath it, the recommended for you with the new game thumbnails, I think it's a nice little comparison that we can kind of have them side by side without having to do anything. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox changing the way that the homepage looks and all of the games, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.